Hey everyone, we're coming to you from Lewisburg, PA. The Great Race is coming through, so we are hoping to get you some photos and some video of it. So stay tuned, and we hope you like it.
Have you ever walked the high pass, watched the northern lights flash, took a photograph on a Paris street? Have you ever climbed a tall tree, asked someone for mercy, gave something away that wasn't free? I don't wanna get a vision of you stuck in my head, because I know that you were meant to be wilder. Another night of television while you're lying in bed, it's slowly gonna be the death of you. Have you ever really lived? You talk a big game, but it's just a matter of time. Have you ever?
If you like antique and classic cars, this is something you definitely want to add to your bucket list.
My name is Jason White. I work for the Great Race with Coker Group family of companies, which is Coker Tire Company, Great Race, Corvette Central, Zip Corvette, Wheel Antiques, Universal Vintage Tire from this part of the country. We're proud supporters of this great nation of ours. We love classic cars and we love the great people of this nation. It's kind of a cool business to be in. Super stoked that Lewisburg Veterans Honor Guard was here to be able to present our nation's colors. But before we get going and talking about old cars, which I'm pretty good at, I don't know if you're gonna have the steam to make it through all 130 cars or not, but I invite you to stick around and see some pretty interesting cars today. Jason and I are going to get this started. Truck by Tucci High Rods there. These boys raise money for wounded veterans. If you want to check out the truck, go down there and see them. Father and son team out of New York. Team 33 in a 34 Model A Speedster. Sean Lowe's in his first race from Ellicottville, New York is driving. Rick Mack's a special treat for you. There's only one car with number one, and that's because they are number one. They're the last year's grand champions. Father and son out of Fairport, New York, Howard and Doug Sharp. Including last year. Come on in here, Howard and Doug. Father and son. You can see we're going to fill the joint up with cars. We're not even a 16th of the way into this field today. Behind them, Team 18, Brad Phillips from Salisbury, Maryland, is driving. Dan Stahl from Grosse Pointe Farms, Michigan, is navigating. Here comes a sweet little car, corporately sponsored by Corvette Central, one Coker Group companies, a 1963 Corvette Road. Team 48 in a 64 Jaguar E-Type. Ed Overmeyer from Louisville, Tennessee is driving. Kent Worley from Port Orchard, Washington is navigating in the sportsman division. These boys were roommates in high school and decided they were going to all get back together and come on out and rally, and here they are several years now. Some more grand champions rolling across the line right here in a 32 Ford Cabriolet. Team 66. Jody Knowles from Tyrone, Georgia is driving. Beth Gentry from Newnan, Georgia is navigating. The little girls that rolled through grand champions earlier, this is Mom over here.
Raindrops on the red dust. It's never smelled so good. Lay by my side. Keep your eyes wide.
Team 12, 1955 Studebaker president, Anna Grant Reichman from Kirkland, Washington's driving. What's up, girl? Yuli Kamaltz from Kirkland, Washington's navigating. They're in the expert division. Quickly, I have to just tell you that she drives that car from her home in Washington to the start of the race every year. Speaking of a patriotic party in a 67 Corvette Coupe, Team 133, sponsored by Zip Corvette, another one of those Coker Tire families, Coker Company. Try to beat the cars over there. Of course, they're all on the very rural back roads, and we're trying to hit. Love it. That is a dealer installed option for a dually. 1972 Chevrolet C20. Look real closely, you'll see a bed extension. They had a narrow rear so the dealer could get the dually installed on it. Factory 402 big block truck, beautifully restored. That's about the coolest 72 Chevy truck you'll ever see. Tony Stafford, Rick Conrad out of Virginia. Team 143, Aaron Liberty from St. Clair Shores, Michigan's driving. Ron Rowland from Smyrna, Georgia's navigating in a 62 Chevy Nova. They're in the expert division, part of the Stahls Automotive Collection right there. Stahls put several cars in this race. They are major sponsors of the Great Race. Southern Distilling Company, a husband and wife team out of Statesville, North Carolina, Vienna, and Pete Barger in their gorgeous 1967 Pontiac Bonneville convertible that I kind of want to buy off of them, but I got a little worried. Years, a whole career at Walt Disney. Now she's out here seeing ballparks and great racing all over America. Team 78. You can't tell where they're from. They're from Maine. That's a 48 Ford four-door sedan with a big old lobster. Like 2/3 of those races, and H&H prepared flathead in the thing. You know what? A quick side note. Is it difficult for you when the main team comes through not to say lobster? Yes. I'm country as an outhouse, and I almost do that every time. I can't help it. Country as an outhouse. Y'all may want to write that down. Team 3, oh, they're freezing in there with their vintage air. I stick my head in, but the rest of them is going to want to follow. Yeah, but I had to put carpet in it because it had vinyl originally, so he upgraded that 210 to have carpet in it. What do you say, Bobby? I got some friends here. For showing it off in their third great race, home, by the way, of the world champion Boston Celtics, where they're from. They made us say that. I'm not a Celtics fan. Team 2, race royalty right here in a 32 Ford Roadster. Curtis Graff from Irving, Texas is driving. Curtis has involved in the club and in the hobby. And I'll get back to that in just a second. As soon as we introduce this 1964 Chevy Impala. Lovely daughter Ava is her trusty navigator. They are sportsman division competitors, mother and daughter. Girl heroes pretty much after that, but they left that ding and scrape on that car just to memorialize that. A 1972 Citroen 2CV Deux Chevaux, meaning 2 horses. We're not even sure really if it actually adds up to 2 horses, but within the Eclipse fan club. That's right, kind of like car clubs, I guess. Team 137, casually strolling on in here in a 66 Chevrolet Impala SS convertible. John Seltenheim from Lemoyne, Pennsylvania is driving. David Dobbs from New Wilmington, Pennsylvania is navigating. Team name Team Supersport. AACA-sponsored car from the American Transportation Experience Museum here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Racers with your business. 32 years they've been in business up there. Take their dogs with them every day. Team 103, a couple of jokers in here. Craig Floyd from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. My friend Sam Barnett from down in Birmingham, Alabama. 1946 Ford Business Coupe. They're rallying themselves, but what they're more famous for and should be are investing in young people into excellence. They have a very specific mantra that I believe is the only way you should do it. This is why we came here, because of this cool crowd and warm reception here. Scott, you got it? I got it. Team 26, a 1929 Ford Model A Racer. Kirk Tams and Scott Tams from Grand Blanc, Michigan. Scott's from Clarkston, Michigan. They're in the sportsman division. They finished 4th. Properly weird and beautiful at the same time. Wonderfully. You wax the front of this and you clinch the back of it. This is Team 43. Peter Brown from Freeport, Maine's driving. Susan Nurse from Freeport. Peter gets to show us around. If he's got time, I'm sure nobody will be bothering him with questions. Hardcore gal here. Yeah, that's the real deal. navigate with them. These are the Locos Okies in a very cool Maserati from 1972. Absolutely gorgeous car. Adds a little spice to our game here. Car doing all right for me? Team 145 oogling their way in here in a 31 Ford, 300 miles cross country in this thing. So they are getting it done, and they're not doing it easy.
Nothing like food trucks and classic cars to finish off a great race. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell to be notified when we have new stuff come out.